Hello everyone, and good afternoon to Dr. Jaluddin Janteng and Dr. Ayesha Anwar. My name is Keniko Chen, metric number BG22110380, and I am the group leader for Group 3, and our group would like to present with the title of Social Media Usage Amongst Generation Y.
Hello everyone, my name is Kumaresan KALIMUTHU. I'm a HE19 student, and today I'll be presenting a part for a subject called Industrial Revolution. I'll be presenting the introduction part for a topic called usage of social media in Generation Y. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, let me ask you, who are Generation Y? Generation Y are individuals that are born between the early 1980s and the mid 1990s. They have seamlessly integrated social media into their daily life. What this means is individuals, teenagers, or even adults in this modernized era can't go a day without looking at their phone, without updating their status, or without updating their stories online. So that's how integrated social media has been in their daily lives. So very common example of social media platforms are TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, and etc. And now let me touch on about the importance of studying social media in this demographic country. So first of all is cultural impact. Cultural impact is where individuals get to adapt to new cultures and new way of living life. For an example, social media involves displaying many various types of cultures to our side lah. So the more we see, the more easier it is for us to adapt to new cultures and to new way of living. And second one is communication patterns. Communication patterns is where social media helps us to by making our communication easier, by making our life a little bit easier. For an example, those days where people started sending mails, telegrams, even using birds and stuff. Now it is not a big problem at all, because social media has made our life much easier than before, where we can communicate with others by using social media. We can communicate with others by using WhatsApp, we can communicate with others by using Instagram, and all those things. And the third one, and the far most important one that I think, is mental health implications. Mental health implications is where you see sometimes Instagram or TikTok, they have this built-in algorithm where the type of content displayed to us will be the type of content that we search the most, the type of hashtags that we use to search the most. So the more, let's say the type of content that we like watching depressed contents, and sooner or later Instagram or TikTok will pick up this algorithm and it will start displaying depressing content, sad contents, because that is the type of content that we like to watch. So just imagine you're already in bad shape, you're already having mental torture, and you open Instagram and TikTok just to make your life a little bit better by looking at reels and shorts. But what Instagram and TikTok does is it displays even more depressing contents to you. Okay, next I'll be talking about literature review. So what is a literature review? Literature review is something that is done to contextualize a particular topic. In short words, it is done to summarize an entire topic that you're about to talk. So now let's talk about the impacts of excessive social media amongst Generation Y. So first of all is social comparison. Social comparison is where individuals tend to compare their lives with others just because they got influenced by social media, just by looking at people's life via social media. And second is prolonged screen time. Prolonged screen time is where your health is affected if by excessive usage of social media, by excessive usage of phone. Third is heightened anxiety. Heightened anxiety happens when you're already living in a constant fear just because of the type of contents you watch online. This is going to make you a person who is always living in fear, you're going to be afraid of the little things in life, and this is going to cause your anxiety level to be higher than the usual level. And the last but not least is severe depression. Like what I said before, the type of contents you watch online is the type of content that is going to be displayed to you, because that is how Instagram and TikTok's algorithm work. So if you're already depressed and you're watching even more depressed contents on your phone online, it's going to push you into a state called severe depression. So next is dependent variable. So a dependent variable is the outcome or response that is measured by researchers. A dependent variable is the outcome where the outcome can change by changing the independent variable. And I'm going to talk about two types of dependent variable in this topic. First of all is social media usage. Under social media usage is digital natives. Digital natives is where the individuals that are born in this modernized era are very familiar with the terms called laptop, in social media, phone, iPad, etc., etc. They were born in the greatest of times, like in the most modernized era. And second is identity expression. Identity expression is where individuals use social media to express their personality and character. And next is social media. What comes under social media is communication and relationship. So as we all know, communication is important in a relationship, and a relationship without communication is good as dead. So what social media does is it helps people around the world with communication with their loved ones, amongst their loved ones, among their friends, or among their family. And last but not least is increased awareness and knowledge. This is a basic thing lah. By using social media, we tend to get more information than usual, and this increases our knowledge and awareness. Okay, finally I'm going to talk about independent variable. Independent variable is a variable that is controlled by the researcher and is presumed to have an impact on the dependent variable. So let me talk about privacy and security. I'm going to touch about privacy and security. Under privacy and security is data privacy settings. Data privacy settings is where, if you see, when you download an app using App Store or Play Store, it's going to ask you whether you want to allow it to make changes to your phone, whether you want it to allow access to your photos, allow access to your location, and allow access to your microphone, etc., etc. So all of this comes under data privacy setting. The reason why this very notification is showed is to protect your personal data from being collected by third parties. And second is data collection and targeted advertising. Data collection and targeted advertising means any online platform that we use by surfing the internet, one way or another, it always ends up collecting your information, the only thing is whether you're aware of it or not. But what every social media website does, it secretly collects your information. Doesn't matter a bit or a lot, but it does collect. And what this does is the type of content that you watch online, the type of thing that you like to search online is going to be the type of advertisement that is showed to you sooner or later. So this is what we call as targeted advertising. Whereas, let's say for an example, you like watching horror contents, thrillers, and many types of mysterious documentaries. As time goes on, the type of content showed to you, the type of advertisement that is going to be displayed to you will be the type of content that you search the most. It's going to be mostly related on horror, thriller, and mysterious documentaries. So this is what we call as data collection and targeted advertising. And last but not least is behavior. And what comes under behavior is frequency and duration. This means the amount of time you're spending on social media and the amount of time you're spending online. And the last is content sharing and creation. As you know, content sharing and creation means TikTok, Instagram are all platforms that are used to promote their content by generating new ideas to people, and etc. So that's all from me, guys. Thank you very much.
And now I would like to present the introduction of methodology. In simplest terms, methodology encapsulates the entire framework of technique meticulously crafted to explore a particular study topic. To shed light on this, let's refer to Hall Dictionary, 4th edition, which defines methodology is a system encompassing procedures and principles within a specific discipline or activity. It is a multifaceted term that embodies rhythm, pattern, system, style, diversity, path, technique, and method. In essence, it reflects a profound familiarity with the chosen approach or field of study aimed at achieving a predetermined objective. Delving deeper, a research methodology includes several key components essential for a comprehensive understanding. One critical fact in the study design, which outlines the overall plan to conduct the research. The design encompasses the chosen sample, instrument utilized for data collection, and the procedure employed for data processing. But why is the methodology section so pivotal? Simply put, it is a compass guiding researchers through the labyrinth of their study. It helps in determining the most effective strategy to delve into the research topic, paving the way of a structured and organized investigation. In essence, research methodology involves crafting a robust and viable plan meticulously designed to address the research central question.
Hello to the lecturer and my fellow friends. I'm Kumaresan Moorthy, going to present the methodology and the study design. So, we did a study on utilization of social media among the Generation Y, guided by 8 scholarly articles. We examined the research framework presented in the article, which consists of 2 frameworks, which is independent and dependent variables. There are 2 variables we can see in the dependent variables and 2 variables we can see in the independent variables. Well, independent variables consist behavior and privacy security. Dependent consists impact of social media and social media usage. Since it's an independent variable, the first variable behavior connected to 2 dependent variables, which is impact of social media and social media usage. And the second variable, privacy and security, connected to social media usage. I am continuing with the social media usage. This study investigates the measurement of a variable that evaluates of an engagement from a Generation Y on different social media platforms. The evaluation considering multiple aspects such as frequency, duration of usage, number of platforms, and the type of activities. So secondly, in the independent is impact of social media, this examines the correlation between social media usage and behavior. Social media platforms enables the creation of communities, enables individuals to share their interest, build connection, collaboration, and so on. The facilitates the creation of virtual communities, support, and professional networks. So when we see in the independent, the first one I'm going to talk is privacy and security. This study examines the correlation between privacy and security and social media usage. The privacy settings and functional directly impact to the user's ability to control their privacy. This includes managing access to interaction with personal information of the users. Lastly, in the independent variable is behavior. This study investigates the behavior between social media usage and the impact of social media. Users covers a diverse range of feelings and the attitudes that result from the consumption of viral videos, memes, online challenges, and the interactive features. These material are specifically created captives and amuse viewers, prompting the engagement on social media and fulfilling the user's demand. Based on the study design, this research uses a hybrid strategy combining quantitative and qualitative methods. Quantitative analysis uses computation and percentage to analyze data from the respondents. A questionnaire is used in this quantitative methodology to get a participant's feedback. The qualitative approach gathers study questions and important components from publication and online references. This research aims to understand how Labuan Island residents perceive the use of social media. So thank you very much, and this is the methodology and the study design created by me, Kumaresan Moorthy.
Assalamualaikum. My name is WARDIANA Binti SUARDI, BG 22160613, and my part is demographic section. Based on figure 1, the total number of respondents is 262 people. Based on the pie chart, we can see that the majority who answer this analysis question are from the age group of 34 until 37 years. This can be confirmed through the number of 95 respondents. Secondly, the age group of 27 until 30 years is as many as 75 respondents, representing 28.6%, followed by two minority groups such as the group of 38 until 42 as many as 51 people equal to 90.5%, and the age group of 31 until 33 years as many as 41 people equal to 50.6%. Demographic section, which is gender, we can see that women are the majority who answer the question. This can be proven through a pie chart that women represent as much as 53 equal to 138 people. Besides that, the male group is as many as 124 people, together with 47.3%. Based on figure 3, demographic section, which is education level, the majority who answered this question were from the master degree and above group. This can be proven through the pie chart above, which is a total of 127 people equal to 48.5%. In addition, the minority group is from the less than high school group as many as 3 people, together with 1.1%. Based on figure 4, demographic section, which is employment status, we can see that the employment group full-time is the majority group, which is 164 people equal to 66.4%. Not only that, the students are also the group in the middle who answered the question. This can be proven through a pie chart, which is 39 people equal to 14.9%. Lastly, the minority group is from the public workers group, which is as much as 1% equal to 0.4. Thank you. Based on figure 5, demographic section, which is race, we can see that the Bumiputra group is majority group, which is 99 people equal to 37.6%. Not only that, the Malay group are also the middle group are answer the question, which is 71 people equal to 27%. Lastly, the minority for this section is Iranun, Bajau, Punjabi, and Indian Muslim, which is 1 people for each group equal to 0.5 for each group.
Section 2, I will define the social media usage among Generation Y. Here, we can see the first chart showing that Generation Y actively use multiple social media platforms with a substantial 74.3% strongly agreeing and 15.7% in agreement. The second chart illustrating the significant time investment, revealing that 57.3% strongly agree and 19.8% agree that the Generation Y spend a considerable amount of time on social media daily. Moving forward, the third chart demonstrates the daily commitment as 75.1% strongly agree and 17.2% agree that they engage in social media on a daily basis. The fourth chart showing social media as a primary medium for social interaction with 71% strongly agreeing and 18.7% agree. The fifth chart illustrating that they employ this platform for educational purpose and skills with 71.4% strongly agree and 18.7% agree.
Hi everyone, my name is Lim Ching Wen, BG22110368. Next, I will talk about the section 3, which is social behavior. The pie chart shows that where the Generation Y often compared to the others based on what they see on the social media. The most highest percent of the respondent is strongly disagree with 58.7%, following by disagree with 17.6% and 11.1% stand neutral. The respondent that agree and strongly agree with this statement is 9.9% and 2.7% respectively. Next, The pie chart show that where the generation Y feel anxious or upset when they don't check their social media account regularly. Based on the data, 55.7% of respondents are strongly disagree and coming up with 24% with disagree. They also have 8.4% neutral with this statement. Although they are totally disagree, but there's still small different people that agree and strongly agree, which is 7.3% and 4.6% respectively. Next, the pie chart show that the generation Y have difficulty concentrating on tasks due to the urge to check the social media. According to the findings, the highest percentage is strongly disagree with 55.7%, coming up by disagree with 23.3%. There are 7.3 of respondents stand neutral. For the rest, agree have 9.5%, while strongly agree have 4.2%. The pie chart show that the generation Y have posted something on social media that they have later regretted. The statistics show that the highest percentage is strongly disagree with 52.7%, while disagree with 20.6%. The neutral choice content 9.9% respondent. For the other side, 14.9% respondent agree that and 1.9% respondent strongly agree with this statement. The last part of section 3, which is the generation Wi-Fi, it is hard to reduce the amount of time they spend on the social media. From the data, the highest percentage is strongly disagree with 41.6%, followed by agree 25.6% and disagree 14.9%. Other than that, 9.9% of respondents stand neutral, while the smallest percentage of respondents is strongly agree with 8% only.
Assalamualaikum and greetings. My name is Nur Fazlin binti Omar Farok. The number of card matrix BG22110029, and I will talk about section 4, that is social media impact. The pie chart illustrates the social media is affecting negatively on the study of youth, show that 34.4% of respondents who choose strongly agree, and followed by 28% who choose disagree. In addition, 60% of respondents choose to be natural as an option. Meanwhile, 12.6% respondents agree and only 8.8% respondents who disagree. According to the pie chart, about 59.5% respondents who strongly agree, followed by 19.1% respondents who agree about the social media promotes unethical picture, video clips, and image among youth. Meanwhile, 14.1% respondents stay in natural stand and about 6.1% who disagree. As for the other 1.1% respondent, they choose strongly disagree as an option. The pie chart shows the result of finding about irrelevant and anti-religious posts and links create hatred among people on different communities. About 66% respondent who strongly agree and 90.1% respondent who agree. Furthermore, 30% of respondents choose to stay in natural and 1.1% of respondents choose strongly disagree and only 0.8% respondents that choose disagree as an option. The pie chart illustrates the result of social media is the source to get knowledge and information, and up with majority of respondents, that is 80.5% who choose strongly agree and about 13.7% respondents who agree, and followed by 5% in natural stand. Meanwhile, strongly agree and disagree only have 0.4 respondents who choose that as an option. The pie chart showed that majority of respondents strongly agree about the social media is useful to connect the people all over the world, with the result of 81.3%. In addition, 14.1% who agree and the other 4.6% respondent choose to be natural. Expectedly, there is no respondent who choose strongly disagree and disagree as an option.
Assalamualaikum and greetings to Dr. Jaludin and Dr. Aisha. My name is ADRIANA ROSAZELAH Binti Muhammad JAININ with matrix number BG2216057. I will present my part, which is Section 5, Social Media Privacy and Security. The first question stated that social media monitoring is important for teenagers. We can see from the chart here that the respondents strongly agree on this statement because it came up with the biggest percentage, that is 79.4%, followed by agree, which is 12.2%, neutral 6.5%, disagree 1.5%, and strongly disagree 0.4%. That is, maybe can be concluded for several reasons, which is online safety, cyberbullying prevention, and privacy awareness. Next, does anonymous link can lead your social media account to be hacked? From the perspective of my group respondent, they strongly agree on this statement, which is 78.2%, followed by agree 12.6%, neutral 6.5%, disagree 2.3%, and strongly disagree only 0.4%. We also can conclude several reasons why the respondents strongly agree on, which is the first one, phishing attacks, second, welfare distribution, and the third one is account takeover. Additionally, the chart below shows that the respondent is strongly agree on the statement that we must not share our personal details via social media. They strongly agree come up with the biggest percentage, that is 81.7%, followed by agree 11.8%, neutral 5.7%, disagree 0%, and strongly disagree 0.8%. There are few important reasons why not to share personal into social media. The first one is privacy concern, identity theft, social engineering attack, data breaches, and unwanted solicitation. Other than that, the question here stated that it's best to have two-step verification activated on social media, such as WhatsApp, Instagram, and others. Respondents strongly agree on this statement, which came up with 80.6%, agree 13.7%, neutral 5.3%, disagree 0.4%, and strongly disagree 0%. Respondent may be considering that this can help to enhance security, protection against unauthorized access, mitigation of password, and prevention of account takeover. Last question on this section is, we must always be careful while dealing with payment issue via website promoted by social media platform. Respondents strongly agree on this statement that came up with 86.3%, followed by agree 10.3%, neutral 3.4%, disagree and strongly disagree at 0%. There are a few reasons why we need to be careful. The first one is phishing scams, fake payment pages, false promotion, and identity theft. That's our explanation for section 5. Thank you so much.
Next one, I would like to present the finding of study. The received feedback from millennials indicates a widespread and regular use of social media. We're using a Google form with multiple question and responses option. Respondents provide insight of various aspects, including performance expectation, technology security perception, platform usability, continued usage likelihood, and social influence. In easy word, the section 1, which is the social media usage, having a mean of 4.49. Section 2, social media behavior, having the mean of 1.06, and social media impact, having a mean of 4.33. Lastly, the social media privacy and security, having a mean of 4.73. These data points highlight a varied attitudes and perception within Generation Y regarding their engagement with social media platform. And now, what is the focus of study? The study focuses on 5 key variables derived on the article: social media use amongst Generation Y, platform preference, frequent of use, perceived benefit, social influence and impact of daily life. However, while the original article examines only the frequency of social media usage, the research amalgamates distinct variables to create a unique framework. Concentrating on Generation Y individuals in Labuan, Malaysia, Concentrating on Generation Y individuals, the study aims to gather specific insight into social media habits and lifestyle choices. It indicates a 5% higher female participation rate, suggesting greater willingness among women to engage in the questionnaire, particularly finding it more appealing. Predominantly, participants fall within the age range of 27 to 30 and 34 to 37 years old, indicating significant social media usage among millennials in Malaysia's digital landscape, where platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp serve as primary communication channels for multimedia content and robust online engagement. For the result of finding, millennials exhibited active and diverse social media behavior across multiple platforms, emphasizing its significant role in daily life and communication, fostering connection with friends, family, and peers. They value genuine interaction, authenticity, and seek validation towards likes and comments, acknowledging the influence of social media on their online identities and content sharing. Millennials recognize social media's substantial impact on shaping perception, behaviors, and societal norms, serving as a powerful tools for information dissemination and influencing consumer behavior. While acknowledging its positive impact on connectivity, they also express concern about potential negative effects like FOMO, anxiety, and blurred professional boundaries due to excessive usage. Surveyed millennials are collectively aware of data privacy risks associated with oversharing personal information online, actively taking measures to enhance online privacy through adjusted setting and selective content sharing. Despite their effort, persistent concern about data breaches, online scam, and misuse of personal information underline their realities in managing their digital footprint.
From the result of this report, the researcher can conclude that the usage of social media also benefited to the Generation Y, not only the teenagers. The usage of social media has become integrated into the society. It means that the social media have become the part of their life. In conclusion, the Generation Y dependence on social media is undeniable, as this platform play a crucial role in shaping their worldview, influencing their behavior, and also serving as primary channels. That's all from our groups. Thank you.